out of that room instead of a 42, right?
I mean, we've had matches within a second of each other, so I mean, it could be the difference.
Every second matters, exactly.
So Teleo1 looking like he's getting a little bit better drops here. He had a rocket to start, now he's got a Razor Shield and rockets. Sigmafan had a nuke to start and not having any orb, no rockets, so losing a little bit of time here.
118 though from Teleo coming out. Uses those rockets, takes out a couple. Gets a little cornered, but gets out of it. That got a little squirrely there for a second, but is able to maintain. It's going to be able to continue those rockets for a little bit longer as Sigma enters in at a looks like a 136 or so into the room.
Yeah, I think it was like a 134, 135. I mean,
but there's the orb drop. That's going to be big.
Yeah, after collect power-ups played her so dirty, that's what she needed to get in this room. If she can get one without Teleo getting one, she'll have the ability to gain that time in the next room.
Gets rockets as well. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, this room's gonna be locked down. Hopefully, it's actually gonna be able to. Yeah, you just sit in the center now at this point. Room's not gonna be quite over for Sigma yet, but yeah, moving over to the right, maybe a little early there. You had about 4 or 5 shrapnel still to go. Yeah.
All right, well, Teleo1 getting an orb and a Razor Shield, so able to get the power-ups, will be able to probably maintain this lead as long as nothing tragic happens.
Yeah, Razors, you love to see that for this room. Just like, all right, I get to sit in the center for free, basically.
Sigma getting a spreader, rockets for Teleo, so
oof.
Advantage Teleo.
The Malk is flowing over there for Teleo.
Sigma's playing well, though, holding the center without that Razor Shield very well, keeping the Swarmers far away. Using that nuke to clear everything up, not a bad move.
Not at all, but that's a 301 exit there for Teleo. Very nice. Sigmafan shouldn't be more than, what, about 10 seconds or so back. Actually, this room's not quite clear yet. Does have rockets
here, though. That's a good pickup for her. This will give her advantage coming into Total Carnage, able to use that on the gunners right away. It'll help her maintain the center and give her a chance to catch up on this ground she's lost.
Absolutely. As we get Taco Bell, probably Taco Bell. And here we go. Teleo1 getting razors though, has to run away from those that machine gun fire, but gets it done. Gunners are going to be done here. Probably holding that.
Yeah, great drop. Pretty bad location, but able to use it to get rid of the gunners and hold center. Razor Shield, you love to see it.
Sigma able to utilize those rockets, gets the gunners down, uses the smart bomb as well.
Now rockets for Teleo, cleaning up, melting these swarmers, just putting on a show here, showing you how it's done.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful drop. Rockets, a little bit of the Razor. Loses the Razor Shield right there, but it's the end of the room anyways. 411 for Teleo1 for the first fight. Gotta love to see that.
Yeah, 411, solid race time. Just playing the game, doing it, showing you guys how it's done, and we'll see what the game gives them here.
It does get that top swirl, gets rockets up there, but I don't think it's going to be able to get to these rockets. Yeah, unfortunately.
And wasn't able to land the ball buster, so missed opportunity there. And then a key, so...
And a key, so empty drops. It's pretty much even right now between our two runners.
That was really big for Sigmafan, giving her a little break there. And now
what a beautiful spread. This is huge. Sigma's about to take this lead.
Yeah, this is going to be the lead swap right here.
Just goes to show you how much it means. This fight is everything, and Sigmafan able to take advantage.
Looks like they're all tied up. They're all tied up, but now Sigmafan pulling ahead. Second arm's about to pop off. Both of them with lobbers, so Teleo won't be far behind, but Sigmafan has taken the lead.
And there we go. Ribcage pop. There's the arm pop for Teleo, so it's one form. It's not much of a lead, but it's there. Lobbers on Sigmafan's side with the refill. Rockets for Teleo. So the snipe.
She went for it, got sniped. They gave her more lobbers though, so not the end of the world. Here's the spreader for Teleo. He's going to try to manual some damage there, catch up. About a form behind though. Here's a spreader for Sigmafan now. She's going to use it in manual. Mutoid Man moving away, but she was still able to get some of it. Brings her to the final form. Not too much transfer damage, but still brought her to the next form.
Yeah, Teleo1 had a gunner still out there, had to deal with shrapnel too, so that and it's
Oh,
sniped by the laser. That
that
might be it
was
if
the
it
nails in
is.
the coffin if it wasn't already over, which it looks like Sigma would have
It
still
would have been,
won.
yeah.
But that was just, you know, nail in the coffin, laughing, nope, you're done.
And the rally back, it just takes a Mutoid Man fight. Sigmafan gonna be taking game number 1 here in our matchup. I guess I called it. Nice.
Yeah,
Finally for
what
us.
a comeback. What a comeback.
Absolutely solid. 614, 613 apparently as maybe an official time, maybe a late split there. Well done by Sigma taking game number 1 against Teleo.
Yeah, I mean, Teleo played the arena great, just had rotten luck with Mutoid. Sigma capitalized on the luck that she got and ran away with it. I mean, that's how this game is. You never know.
And Teleo1 running into the mine. Absolutely understandable. Just like, yeah, end it. And still gets a sub 7. But yeah, the drop's just not quite there. Teleo1 just having to deal with the what was at hand, and very nice spreader play there from Sigma. And Lobber, actually, yeah. Bryce all brought that up earlier. Very excellent Lobber placement when it came to it. Kind of when you're buried in that upper right corner, sometimes you get some really bad angles there, but it seemed like kind of stuck with it. Got some good Lobber in there. Oh yeah, it is going to be a barn burner, a Donnybrook game number 1 going for Sigmafan. Game number 2, your guess is as good as mine here between our two competitors. This is going to be fun. As always, if you're not already, make sure you drop. If you're not already, it'd be amazing. But if you're not, drop GG underscore speedruns right here. A follow. They are going to be hosting the entirety of the tournament. A lot of cool tournaments as well outside of Smash TV, but they are our home. Make sure you follow them to catch any further matches coming up. We got some more matches this weekend as we get game number 2 underway between our match, or for match number 3 of the evening here. See
Yeah,
how
all
our
the
run.
work GG Speedruns puts into this tournament is super appreciated. They do it all in their own time, and they make this so much more hype than it could have been without them.
Always some fun stuff every year as we get into the next year of tourney matches. Just more and more stuff
All right.
added for the production.
First
Here we
drop
go.
here, we got a foot versus a shield, but second drop orb for Teleo, so that's
Ooh.
advantage Teleo.
Yes, absolutely.
Sigma getting grenades. You know, you get the DPS, but no range out of those, so not really the best.
Ooh, grenades more or less on the feet for Teleo right there. So unfortunate, but gets rockets. We'll be able to clear out this room. And
Yeah.
another sub 120.
Yeah, 119. Those rockets really let him just melt everything at the end, not lose any time there. Sigma's going to be not far behind, 126, about 6 seconds behind, 7 seconds behind. Not insurmountable, though, as we saw in the last match.
Yeah, gonna need something though. This is where like this could start getting a little out of hand. Unfortunately, yeah, a lot of strap on the board. Keys like
Yeah.
getting no drops right now. These straps are staying on the board right now. This
Yeah,
is not
Sigma's
great.
having problems keeping these shrapnels under control. Lost a little bit of time there. Having to do a lot more work to just manage the room without that orb. So she is definitely going to bleed a little tiny bit of time here. Just as long as she could get an orb, though, it would be worth it. But I don't know if the game wants to give her one.
It doesn't. Gives the Razor, but Razor can't really kill those straps effectively. So I think even a little bit more time there as well. We'll get out of there with a 215. We got Teleo, though, with the orb, is able to work the center. Let's see these first drops. Smart bomb. It will start out decently for Sigma, but this is a rough go initially.
Yeah, Teleo had some rockets there at the beginning, was able to like really clear the room out, so he established center. And now with the orb is doing a great job of just melting these lanes. without power-ups, you can still do really well in this room with an orb.
Yeah, exactly. The I think 40 has brought up before some awkward firing lanes, right? They don't come out at like a super fast consistency. They're almost medium pace, and it's not exactly the easiest thing to deal with. But well done there by Teleo, cleaning it up and getting
Just
out of there
avoided that
sub
shrapnel,
three.
too. Almost got shrapnel right at the end, but...
Right. And nicely done right there at the 3 minute, maybe a little bit sub 3 for Teleo1. Can't sneeze at that. Sigma finishing up, and it's going to be about a 3:17.
Yeah, Sigma did a good job with those rockets there. Nice clean shots in the lanes. Utilized them as well as she could, but, you know, that orb, you need the orb.
Oh, and rockets here for Teleo. That's going to be huge. Clears out both gunners, gets established in the center.
And he nailed those shots. He, like, melted those lanes completely. One shot each way.
Perfect.
Great work with
perfect
him.
shots.
All right, Sigma comes in with rockets right in the center also, so she can clear out everything. And, I mean, without the orb, they'll last a little longer, so maybe she'll be able to milk them and not get those grenades. Takes a
trap, though. Oh, no.
More rockets in the center, though, so she's able to pick those up easily. Again, without the orb, they last twice as long, so you can make use of them a little longer. But Teleo with a good room there, and he's out at 412.
Excellent time right there as far as the race time is concerned. Will get a nice lead here. That smart bomb won't quite clean it up, but will help out Sigma for the end here. Does get some rockets. Oh, no, but the mine on the right side. Oh, no.
Has Sigma even seen an orb this match?
No, I don't think drop one. Yeah, this has been an orbless.
Yeah, I believe that was an orbless match.
Yeah, that might be that might get you $5, but you hate to see it when you're doing a race right there. 2 arms pop there for Teleo, so not an insurmountable lead, but there is the spreader in a great spot for Teleo. That is going to do some work.
Yeah, this is going to let Teleo run away with this. The spreader is going to get him 2 forms there. And into
the final.
And into the. They did a good job using all of the spreader there. Grenades here. If this doesn't finish it up, these lobbers will.
This is going to be an incredible time potentially. If you can land these lobbers decently, this is going to be looking like a nice little 5:40-ish time potentially.
Yeah, we're looking at like a 5:42 here probably.
Beautiful. Wow. Well done by Teleo. Hell of a run.
Yep, and 5:42 for Teleo, which puts him as the second fastest. I think he was already the second fastest. I think he had a 5:52, but now dropping it to a 5:42. What a great match. Great play by him, and solid Mutoid, man. I mean, Sigma, there's nothing she could do about it. Like, he ran away.
That was kind of the thing in the previous match. It was close enough. You know, Sigma was able to get enough drops and kind of keep up with Teleo. Had a little bit of a disadvantage, but Mutoid ended up making it up. This one was insurmountable. Teleo got enough good drops, had a great lead right there, and played that phenomenally to get that time. So well done by Teleo right there. 5:42 in a race. Whew. Jeez.
Yeah, Teleo, 5:42. He's throwing it down. I know who I'm watching.
Nothing to sneeze at Sigma side, though. A 6:33 will win you a lot of races, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
And orbless. And orbless.
Yeah, just the luck was just not there with Sigma on this run. And I mean, that's why we do best 3 out of 5, is that sometimes the game just favors one player and lets the game run away.
5-3X orbless is that's pretty dang good. That's pretty dang good right there. So yeah, nothing to sneeze at with that. But Teleo, with that play, with those drops, will take game number 2 and even the series up at 1-1 going into game number 3. And get your predictions. I see that in the chat. Who's taking it? Who takes game number 3 here between our 2 racers? This one is going to come down to, who gets that first orb drop, who gets those nice drops in maybe, your Total Carnage, your Tank Trouble, and of course, Mutoid Man is going to be the ultimate decider. And while we're getting set up for race number 3 here, thank you all for joining us tonight. Friday night matchup. It was potentially a doubleheader turned into a tripleheader. Pretty awesome. We have a great matchup for you tomorrow as well. I think 7 p.m. Eastern is the listed time that we have for that now. A little bit of a schedule change. We have Bryce Hall versus Space Colonizer tomorrow night. So you want to pop in, see an awesome matchup here, see one of the best in the business as far as Bryce Hall, and a great uppercomer as far as Space Colonizer. Be sure to check us out tomorrow on GG_speedruns as we get ready for game number 3 here between these two runners.
All right, again, standard procedure in this room. Keep the center, kill some swarmers with the Razor Shield. Don't accidentally grab a nuke, and you'll get out of here about a 40-second or under every time if you can do that.
Yeah, you it always irks me when that smart bomb is right on the feet, and you just pop it, and it just, it just wasted you a couple seconds there. But yeah, nicely done. Teleo actually using the smart bomb very well there. It was on the right side. Not too necessary. Probably would have got a similar time. But both runners getting out there.
Teleo with an orb on the feet to start. And man, games, favoring the favorites.
It happens. It seems to, it's all about taking advantage of it as well. Obviously, in this room, a little bit simpler than others. We'll see how the drops go right now for Sigmafan. Able to use a little bit of the invulnerability, but yeah, it starts to get away a little bit. And a 117 exit from Teleo. That is phenomenal.
Yeah, that's a hot time. Anything under 120, that's great.
We'll be able to get into the center here. Gets rid of those initial shrapnel. Sigma gets a razor, so that will help keep up in this room. It gets the orb. All right, there we go. At least a reestablishment of both of them having some weaponry here. So Sigma not going to lose time in this room, luckily. Rockets, though, as well with Teleo. That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah,
Gonna be able to answer.
A nice little bonus to start the next room with.
So yeah, that low 2 minute is able to use those rockets. Oh, we had that corner guy,
and
but
more rockets.
Oh boy, what drops!
All right, Sigmafan with grenades. She's gonna need some good drops of shield. Not gonna really be what she's looking for. Spreader will help, but man, that's a big deficit of time right there with Teleo just running away at the beginning there. That'll be at least a few seconds loss. Here's a rocket, though.
Yeah, let's get the rockets. Very nice for Sigma. And I do like that invulnerability from time to time. Based on those early shrapnel that you get in this room, you just get to ignore them, right? You just get to hold your center a little bit better. But yeah, nicely done by Sigmafan, kind of rallying through that. Obviously, the drop's working out very well for Teleo. Going to be out of this room pretty soon here. That's going to be a hot time. This is definitely a sub 3, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, the shield's not bad, but when you're going up against rockets, the rockets are going to melt this room faster.
Wow, 258 for Teleo. I'm thinking Sigmafan isn't going to be too far behind. Here we are with a 307. Yeah, there we go.
So about a 9-second difference here for our Taco Bell. Taco Bell product placement with Taco Bell.
Enchilito, quesarito. Make sure you get yourself a nice cold Baja Blast.
All right, first drop spreader for Teleo. It's okay. It'll let him clear out one gunner and then clear the room out, give him some room to play here. Trying to keep these swarmers away, but they're coming in close now. And just somehow keeping
dancing. He's dancing.
Yeah, that was great. There was like one place for him to go, and he took it.
And Sigma doing some dancing herself right here. Get the rockets too, establishing the center. This is huge.
Well, we all know Sigma and her dancing around tank trouble, famous for her
Absolutely.
moves.
Absolutely, it has been noted, and that is a great establishment in the center. Sigma, despite that from Teleo, was not going to be too far behind here. Gets the spreader as well as going to clear out this room. Phenomenal time, obviously, from Teleo in the 410s there, but a 420 for Sigma, not too far back. Just going to take one drop.
Yeah, she really didn't lose very much time there. I mean, she did the best she could with what was given, and it was good enough to stay in it. Teleo getting the ball
Ooh.
buster to land.
Beautiful ball buster. Oh, and Sigma unfortunately losing it. Does get lobbers though. Good weapon. Will be able to take out these gunners. Yep, and does.
So pretty even still. Lobbers versus lobbers. There's a spreader. Teleo's gonna have to manual that.
Oh, and that Sigma running right in, and then a key, an empty drop. Oh no.
All right, and now they're all even up. They got the arm popped on Sigmafan's side. But now a spreader for Teleo. This is in a prime location, and he's all lined up for it.
And he moved into it. Butoid Man actually being a little nice there. And another spreader drop. The manual potential here.
And Glitchtoid.
Oh, Teleo looking to take it away. We'll actually just go off the manual, go for the lobbers, a little bit more consistent. Oh, and another spreader drop, more manual action potential.
Game's just giving Teleo all these. Another spreader. Unfortunately, he changed the form, or else it would have been killer. But still good. Still just smelting these forms and just running away with this fight. Sigma needs some spreaders and some empty drops on Teleo's side now.
I don't know if it's enough. This rocket probably gets it done, I think.
Yeah, I think it's too late here. This is going to be it.
Second. Needed that second rocket drop. Did get it, though, and that will take it for Teleo.
Teleo doing a great job, though, of trying to catch up here. I mean, put up a great fight, but all the spreader drops and Teleo being able to capitalize on them was just too much for her to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. That's quite a nice little rally back there from Sigma. Unfortunately, honestly, if Teleo doesn't get that second rocket drop, I wonder what happens, because that was actually necessary.
Yeah, I mean, one rocket drop and didn't drop, and then you get another empty drop, and it's a really close game.
Absolutely. Incredible time there. Another low 6 minute, and Sigma, nothing to sneeze at with that 625. Really the difference between one good drop and not. So Teleo will be able to take that advantage, get that 2-1, correct?
Yes, now we're at 2-1. So once our runners are ready, we will get them counted in and get the next one going.
And here we go. Get your predictions in, folks. Game number 4. Who's going to be taking it? Teleo1, Sigmafan. Predictions on the board. Bet your points accordingly. I'll be jumping in there for sure. I'm thinking, honestly, this all comes down to some drops. I'm really liking Sigmafan in this one to go to game 5.
All right, we got them counted in. They will get started here in just a sec. And I mean, it could go to game 5 very easily. So let's see how this plays out. Hopefully we get some tight action here, close match, and maybe another one after this one.
Here we go. Game number 5, folks, in match number 3 of the evening. It has been a fantastic night of Smash TV action. Thank you all for joining us. And here we go for the finale, potentially. Might have one more here. Sigma has anything to say about it.
Both with a pretty standard first room there, doing what you're supposed to do, getting out with about a 40 each. So very close times. But it's going to see what happens. Let's see what this first drop is.
First drop's going to be huge for these. runners here if they both are able to keep it even with the orb there
Orb
for
on the
Telio,
feet
and
for
an orb for
wow.
Sigma as well. A little bit
Second
out
time
of place,
tonight.
but
Second
beautiful.
time tonight we've gotten both runners to get a first drop orb.
You love to see it, CHX. This is the way it's got to be. Like when the good runners get that orb early, you really see what this game can be made of. And right there, 117, 118 for Telio, 121 for Sigmafan, just flying through these rooms.
Yeah, Teleo having a little bit of advantage because the orb was dropped right in the center, didn't have to move for it at all. Sigma had to chase it down, but both of them playing that room really clean and getting good times coming into collect power-ups. Or eat my shrapnel, sorry.
Absolutely. And let's see, Rockets, Razors, Telio gonna just ignore the Razor because, yeah, it's just gonna get more in the way than not. Already done with all the foot soldiers. Sigma able to use those rockets to clear both. So, not much time lost here. Going to be able to keep up with it. But yeah, both having the orb here going into total carnage. Let's see what it makes.
All right. And a nuke on the feet for Teleo to start. It clears out the whole room. Not the worst thing that could have happened. Now rockets, though, you can
Yeah.
start to clear everything out.
Better than the key probably for Sigma right there on the far left, but able to make it work. But yeah, both. Let's see how this center gets established for both of them. This is big.
All right, Razor Shield for Sigma. That's huge. Lets her keep the center. She's going to ignore that spreader. Just maintain those firing lanes. Not a bad move. She doesn't need to clear things out because of the Razor Shield, and the Pea Shooter's DPS is faster, I believe.
And Telio just getting a ignores a spreader, I believe, up to the upper left there. Just gets the Razor Shield, so doesn't even matter in the center there, and gets rockets. Going to have 3 clips of 3 bars of rockets and a 255 exit into the secret. Wow.
Yeah, those rockets let Telio clean that room up fast, maintain that lead on Sigma, and she's only behind by like 6 seconds, maybe 5.
These rockets are huge for Telio, though. This is going to be quick gunners out of there and probably a good establishment of the center.
Yeah, Sigma needs to see a good drop right at her feet right now. Razor Shield for Telio. That's a huge advantage, letting him just take out the gunners with the rockets, maintain the center. Going to be a lot less work for him. And as you can see, Sigma fumbles the orb without the Razor Shield, so now Telio is going to be able to start running away with this room with another set of rockets.
Yeah, this is huge for Telio. This is where your top-notch runners, they're going to be able to take this room and just absolutely run away with it. This is going to be a really phenomenal time for Telio right now. Low 4.
Oh yeah, I mean, we're looking at like a 403.
Wow, my goodness. Rockets, though, for Sigmafan with the Razor is going to be able to keep up a bit. It will still come down to this Mutoid fight, but this is looking stellar for Telio right now.
Yeah, these rockets are like keeping Sigma just able to be in there a little bit, but she's going to have some work cut out for her now, coming in at a 422 and 19-second deficit. Telio's got a spreader going. Wow. It's a lot. Let's see if she can catch it up. I mean, Mutoid Man has done worse to people. Never know.
Telio somehow got that ball buster. I didn't think he was in line at all for it, but swung it in.
Sigma getting loppers on her feet. Can't get rid of the swirl. Has to manual the spreader. Doing all this work. Another spreader falls.
Oh, I don't know. The block, it's good though. It's able to get to it. All right, this is gonna be a good rally back. 2 gunners still out there though.
Yeah,
it takes
one
that early
effort by her to get all of those things to work. I mean, she was dancing around the gunners, around lasers, trying to manual spreaders. I mean, just phenomenal.
They're within a form though. Everything that's been done, Telio having all those things, but unfortunately, like it's just a chest pop. It's not far away at all for Sigma here.
Yeah, about a 1-form lead here for Telio, and he's got lobbers, she's got lobbers, so she's now in the same form. He's gonna probably pop this form right now, so it's about a little less than a form lead for Telio.
Yeah, just a little bit of advantage on the health there. Let's see the drops. Landing those shots, though. Landing those lobbers. There's the head pop. There's the final 4 for Telio.
Sigma needs to see a spreader and see it right now, and she gets grenades. And these lobbers might be the nail in the coffin there.
This might be it. Those lobbers were huge. Yeah,
Rockets to finish it off.
mentioned the Rockets,
And
and
yeah,
there it is.
just not able to catch up. About a one-form victory there for Teleo, getting all of the drops at the end to just maintain that lead he established. And Sigma doing a great job of trying to catch up, but the game just gave her not enough to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're gonna be exiting this with a 6:20-ish time, less than that. Nothing to sneeze at, and something that's gonna probably win you a lot of races. But you run into Teleo1 with those drops and that performance. Well done, Teleo1 taking the match there, 3-1. Nothing to sneeze at though for Sigmafan. Unfortunately, going to be dropping to the lower bracket, but going to be still in this one. I'm going to be an absolute threat in that lower side.